Hey, welcome into Energy Upgrade Feng Shui Tips 2021. We are in the last week of August. I can't believe it. What happened to August? I'm Lisa Aubin. I own Cloud9 Feng Shui, and I'm a co-founder with the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui. I call myself a quantum Feng Shui professional, and I work in a unique way that you're about to witness a little bit of it here, where I consult of the ancient and integrate quite a bit of the modern to give you a holistic experience that will help align and attune your personal energy with your space energy, spirit energy, and the environment around you. So sit back, hold tight. Actually, I want you to take a minute and take a deep breath and breathe out. Make sure that you are well hydrated because water is a conductor of energy, and we're about to exchange energy through these virtual means, surfing along the positive channels of EMF. So we know with EMF, electromagnetic fields, there are some negative qualities, yes, but with every negative, there's a positive, and we're working with that today. And I can't wait to tell you a little bit about the cosmic energy of adversity. It's what you're experiencing. It's what you may have felt this week. There's a bit of difficulty around you, perhaps red tape, perhaps things that are making you feel like you're bound, some chains that you want to bust out of. And I want to assure you that this is not forever. Good fortune is right around the corner again. We've seen hexagram 64 before, and it's here again. It's my favorite. And the way that it is transmitting at this time involves really special change lines that talk about the darkness before the dawn. And you are about to exude a strength that you've never felt before coming out of this adversity. So don't hate on it. Don't tap into your normal cynical cracking jokes at yourself and why does this always happen to me? Remember, why does this happen for me? The universe is sending you these adversities to help you emerge stronger, and it's for a reason, and you're going to understand why very soon. It is coming that way. So I want you to maintain your composure until this red tape that's holding you back clears up and you see indications that the coast is clear, and it will be soon. And also that right before the end, you might question whether or not you can keep on going at all. I'm urging you right now, and this is confirmation, affirmation, that you should just do it. Just keep going. Keep climbing. Your goal is waiting for you around the corner. We're going to tap into a little bit more of this energy, but before we get any further, I want to go ahead and send you energy that is going to help harmonize your emotional aura field with intention. I've gone ahead and written in your name into the box here, and what's coming up in the emotional aura field might resonate with you directly, or something from your past, or someone around you that you spent a lot of time with. So the main negative issue is work that projects self-hatred onto others. So maybe you come from a trauma-based work atmosphere. Maybe this is within your present. Maybe it's something that you're recovering from. And there's lots of things that filter in underneath of this that are just negative things that are lingering. We don't know exactly the root, but you might be able to identify it. We want to pull these tendrils out of your emotional aura and make it nice, clear, shiny, and bright and whole. So getting rid of that attention-seeking behavior, drawing abusers and persecutors, that self-expression, I got nothing to wear, that holds us back in some way, and you have plenty to wear. It's not the solution to go out and keep buying and buying and buying more stuff. That's not feng shui, right? So accessing that understanding that truth is right before you. You don't know what to believe, and there's just no energy to get back up. Just allowing life to freely flow. So these are things we're going to bring into harmony while we're talking a little bit more about this week's energy and how it's shifting. I can't wait for September, by the way. I feel like so much work has been done in August. All the seeds have been planted. I know you've been doing it. I can feel it out there. I've been getting your comments. I know you've been putting in the work. I know you've been doing your best to bring yourself back into alignment. It's okay if we dip into the lows, but the more work that you put into this, the more work that you put into this energy, keeping that high vibe as much as you can, it's going to make it easier for you to pull back into your 0 point, meaning just finding that inner sense of zen and clarity. So it helps you to see through the muck of life. I know there's a lot of noise out there. Perhaps you're stuck with a bunch of contracts that you have to sign and it's holding you back. Perhaps you got put in Facebook jail and you can't advertise. Red tape can present in so many ways, and sometimes it's energetic red tape that we put on ourselves that's holding us back. So these are things that are just like we do in weight training and working out. The first time we do something is really, really hard. The next time it's a little bit easier, and then one day you're like, man, was this ever even hard? So remember, this adversity is for a reason, and it sounds cliche, but it's so, so true. And also, I want to send you some energy blessing, charge you with some appropriate energy in this week. I'm going to send you the energy of abundance, of course, and own it. So really feel that you own it. Embody the goal that you're envisioning, radiating joy and prosperity. And let's say ease. Ooh, and you know what? I feel like saying freedom. Because money is good, but why do we want the money is to be freer, right? So it doesn't matter if you're, overflowing in dollar bills, but if you're not free to do what you want and enjoy, that's not the same type of prosperity. So I'm going to be sending this your way. And again, deep breath, and just make sure you're maintaining a focus on your intent, and so that you receive this energy feeling very well. So these qualities and traits that I'm sending to you in line with what this cosmic energy reading is telling me, let's talk about how we can nurture our fire energy. Within all of us, sure, we have a dominant element as a person by birth. I'm earth element by birth. If you're curious on finding out what your birth element is, you can message me, contact me via the link provided in the description. You can jump in if you're a high vibe female entrepreneur. You can jump into my Facebook group. We talk a lot about this. We can identify your personal energy, the dominant energy that's identified at birth. But within us is all of these elements of fire, earth, metal, water, and wood, constantly moving and flowing, just like the energy within our chakras. We want all of these elements working harmoniously at the correct flow and speed and spin and in sync, right? So that we're radiating the right energy at the right time. As a Feng Shui practitioner, it makes sense that I'm earth energy. I'm harmonious with fire, so I could tend to help fire tone it back a little bit if in the extreme. We don't ever want extremes. But within each of us is the fire that we need to bring forward when we want to broadcast our desires to the world, when we want to affect our perceptions, how we're being perceived by our surroundings. So in this energy, the cosmic energy that I've divined of the Yi Jing, I feel like we need to activate fire, call upon our fire within us, our inner light, our authenticity, what lights us up, exude joy, all of those frequencies that I just sent you in the energy upgrade. So in terms of fire, obviously wood stokes fire, and earth, pouring some ashes in the fire, earth is going to help dampen it out, wouldn't necessarily kill it. So these are very harmonious elements to work with in terms of fire. I want you to identify within your house where is hold on one second. I just heard the tone. Let's see what the message is from our emotional aura harmonization. So these are the words of wisdom I want you to contemplate. What will happen is written, but one must choose to be there. Live your life as an exclamation, not an explanation. Okay, so I don't pre-program these. This is totally random, but also exactly in line with what I'm talking about. So what will happen is written, but one must choose to be there. Live your life as an exclamation, not an explanation. So write this down. Let me know what this means to you, but really own your life, own your story. Be it, exude it, exclaim it, exclamation point, not explain or critique yourself. Put that behind you. It's not funny. Don't trash talk yourself. Own who you are and go be it. So that's what it means to me, but it might mean something entirely different to you, and that's okay. In this fire element energy that I want you to stoke and activate to really surf through this week into the first week of September, I'm going to show you how to identify once again where the fire energy location is in your home, workplace, room, apartment, doesn't matter, even your desktop. So we're always going to line, when we're practicing Feng Shui, I'm a BTB, Black Sect Tibetan Buddhist Feng Shui practitioner, and I choose to practice Feng Shui in this way, but I am not knocking any other method of Feng Shui. Any other school of thought is just as effective, but this is what resonates the most with me. It's simple to me, maybe it's not to you. And if you, by the way, if you want to learn more about Feng Shui, you might want to check out the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui with me and my partner in crime, Steve Kodad of the Feng Shui Cure. We have a lot of educational material out there. There's a DIY course you can take to learn more in depth of the reasoning behind this energy that I'm describing, how you can identify it better and how you can own it. So the fame and reputation area is going to be opposite of the wall that contains your front door, or what we call the mouth of chi, in which all life force energy flows in. Okay, so your front door is either going to be in this sector, which is earth energy, the center section, which is water, and the right section, which is metal. Fire is directly in the back, center. You can represent fire by actual flame, as we talk about lighting things up. We want to ignite our inner selves. That's the idea here. You can use flame colors, you can use pyramids, you can use crystals that are red or represent fire or of fire. So that is important. You can also add in some wood to stoke the fire. So wood can be actual wood, carving, plants, flowers, pictures of trees. Any of that is good to stoke fire when you don't want to add more red flame colors or pyramids. Okay, so if you're feeling a little too extra, if you're feeling a little angry, out of control, to the extreme, you might feel grandiose, or you need to dial it back, you can add in some earth element. So earth element can come in terms of crystals again, or actual granite is of the earth, square shapes represents earth, so you get the idea. The idea is creating a active sanctuary, just a regular part of your home. In my home, it's my actual fireplace, so it's a great place to light a fire. It's a good place to put candles on the hearth, triangle shapes. It's easy for me to do there. Yours might be a little difficult. If you need help, you can reach out to me. So I want you to place something of fire or feeding your fire in this area, and then create a mantra for yourself. A good place to start with a mantra might be, you might derive it as live your life as an exclamation. So you might say, I choose to be in this life. I choose to own this life. I choose to own my goals. I love the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. You can Google it, look it up on YouTube. There's lots of chants using that beautiful mantra. Hail to the jewel and the lotus. So that's a great one to use, very harmonious with any situation. You can use, a slogan. You can say, just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is that you feel you're being held back from, just do it. So come up with your mantra. I want you to deeply imagine with all of your senses, embody your goal, and just allow yourself to step into it and revisit this place for the next couple of days. Make sure it's feeling good. Make sure it has the dominant presence of fire, or stoke it with some more wood, okay? So it's a lot of fun. Feng Shui is a lot of fun. I wanted to give you that practical tip so you can carry forth this energy that I just sent your way. So you receive these positive vibes, taught you a little bit of fun facts about fire energy so you can implement them in your space right away and nurture it so you can carry forth into September with your newfound strength and, you know, rock your goal that you've been working so hard to, because you own it, right? It's yours. It's already yours. I'm Lisa Albin. Again, please make sure you hit like, subscribe, share with a friend, turn on your notifications, and I can't wait to see you next week because I think it's going to be a good one. Again, many blessings. I will see you again. Bye. Thank you so much.